Good morning, students. Today I am going to start a new chapter in computer. So bring your book. So children, bring your computer book and open chapter number 2, that is hardware and software. So I am going to teach you the chapter and you have to also read the chapter, okay? So open chapter number 2, hardware and software. In this chapter, we will learn about hardware and software. Okay. And children, what it is written? As we all know, that computer is an amazing machine that can do different types of jobs. As I have already taught you, that computer do different types of jobs. Like we use computer for typing, to do mail, for listening music, for watching movies, all this. So it is an amazing machine that can do different types of jobs, and computer is also a very useful machine. So basically there are two parts of a computer system. What are they? They are hardware and software. What are the two parts? Hardware and software. So come to the next slide. I will make you know about the hardware. So children, what is hardware? The physical parts of a computer which we can touch and see are called hardware. Okay? The parts of computer which we can touch and see. Like you are getting the image. They are all the parts given in this picture is hardware, because we are able to touch this and we are able to see this also, like keyboard, mouse, speaker, microphone, scanner, printer, monitor, microphone, pen drive, all this. The parts of computer which we can touch and see are called hardware. Okay? Now come to the next slide. So children, there are three parts of a hardware. Hardware is classified into three parts. What are they? Input device, output devices, and storage devices. What are the three parts of the hardware? Input devices, output devices, and storage devices. So, what is input device? Input devices are used to input words, number, or pictures into a computer. So, whatever we want to do in computer, firstly we have to input that into a computer. So, mainly input devices are used for that, like keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, all of them are input devices. So what is input device? Input device are used to input words, numbers, or pictures into the computer. Now come to the next slide. We will learn some examples of input devices. So what is this? The first picture, this is a keyboard. And keyboard has different type of keys present on it. And we use these keys to enter the data and instructions into the computer. Like if I want to type my name, we use keyboard. If I want to type a number, we use keyboard. So keyboard has many keys which is used to enter data and instructions into the computer. Okay? Now come to the next image. What is this, children? This is a mouse. And mouse is used to point and select the items on the computer screen. You are getting this white pointer. This is a mouse pointer. We use mouse pointer to indicate, okay, if I want to select something on the computer screen, if I want to point something on the computer screen, we use mouse as an input device. Okay, now come to the next slide. So the next input device, what is this? This is a scanner. What is this? This is a scanner. A scanner copies a picture or text printed on a paper into the computer. For example, I have a paper, or in that paper there are some text written, there are some pictures, and I want to copy this in our computer. So, with the help of scanner, we can copy the picture or text into the computer. Understand? Scanner is used to copy a picture or text into the computer. Okay? What is this next image? This is a microphone, children. What is this? This is a microphone. Why we use microphone? We use microphone to record our voice and sounds into the computer. Like right now I am speaking, no? And you are listening that sound. So I am speaking with the help of microphone. I am using microphone to record my voice. So what is this? This is a microphone which is used to record our voice into the computer. Okay? Now come to the next slide. Now this one, next. Do you know which type of device is this? Which device is this? This is a joystick. And why we use joystick? We use mainly joystick to play games. It is used for playing games. Okay? Now come to the next slide, next image. What is this? This is a light pen. And it looks like a pen which is used on a special pad. Okay, it is also used for pointing and selecting. Okay, so we have read about some input devices. What are they? They are keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, joystick, light pen. Okay, so children, what is input device? Input device used to input the words, text, letters, alphabets into the computer. Okay, now we will learn about the second part of the hardware, that is output devices. Now come to the next slide. So in this slide we will learn what is output devices. The devices which display the information and results are called output devices. Like whatever we are doing in a computer, and the part of the computer which display our result is called output device. Like monitor. Example, you are drawing something. When you finished your drawing in the computer, you get the result with the help of the monitor. Okay? So monitor is the device, or the output devices are the device which displays the information and result. Okay children? Understand? Now come to the next slide. Now children, we will learn about some examples of output devices. What are they? Monitor. Monitor looks like a TV screen and it is used to display the information on it. What is monitor? It looks like a TV screen and it is used to display the processed information. Okay? It is used to display the result. Okay? Now come to the next slide. Next image, that is printer. Why we use printer? We use printer to print the output on paper. Example, I have typed something on my computer. Now I want the printout. So we need a device that is called printer to take the printout of that typed text. Okay? Now come to the next slide. Next output device is speaker, which is used to hear music and sound stored in a computer. Like for recording, we are using microphone, and to listen the sound and to hear the music and sound, we use speaker. Which device we use? Speaker. Okay, so we have understand about the types of output devices, examples of output devices. What is the example of output device? Monitor, printer, speaker. Okay, now we will come to the next slide, and in that slide we will read about the third part of hardware, that is storage devices. So the third part of hardware is storage devices. What is storage device? It is used for storing data. Storage device is used for storing data. Like this is. What is this? This is a CD. In CD, we can store movies, we can store music also, we can store different videos also. And what is the next one? It is a pen drive. In pen drive also we can store lot of information. Okay? Now children, we will come to the next slide. Before that, again I am recapitulating, that is, there are basically two parts of a computer system, that is hardware and software. Okay? Hardware are the physical part of a computer that we can touch and see. Okay? And there are three parts of a hardware, that is input device, output device and storage devices. Now we will learn about software. So now we will learn what is software. Hardware, we all understood that the physical part of a computer which can be touched and seen, like keyboard, mouse, all this. And what is software? Is that part of computer which we cannot be seen and which cannot be touched. Okay, like our human body, there are some parts which is seen, like eyes, nose, ear, lips, okay, hand, leg. But there are some more parts of our body system which is not visible, जो दिखता नहीं है, like kidney, lung. These all are not visible. In the same way, in computer also there are some parts which is seen and there are some parts which is not seen and which is not touched. That is called software. Okay. So to make the hardware run, to make the hardware work, to make keyboard work, to make mouse work, we need to have a software in it. Okay? To use the hardware, we need to have a software in our computer system. So the example of software are, like we are using Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. All these are software. What is this all? This all are software. Understand? So children, what is software? The part of computer which cannot be seen and touched is software. And to make the hardware work, we need to have a software in it. In next slide, we will understand this more clearly. Okay? So children, with the help of this slide, you will understand the working of a computer. Listen to me very properly. There are two devices I have given there, that is keyboard and mouse. So keyboard and mouse is which type of device? Input device, which is used for inputting, that is text, word, pictures in the computer. When we input whatever we want to input into the computer, then there is the processing. Then there is a processing which is done by the brain of a computer, that is CPU. Understand? You have input something in the computer. Now the processing is being done by the CPU. And when the processing is being finished, the output is displayed by the output devices, that is computer or monitor. Understand? So this is the working of a computer which required input. The input is being processed, then we get the output. Okay? Now in next slide we will understand the types of and the parts of software. So Now we will know the types of software. That is system software. The first part of software is system software. It is a set of programs that controls the overall working of a computer. So what is software? As we know that software are the part which cannot be seen and touched. And there are first part of software is system software. It is a set of programs. Means system software is responsible for the overall working of a computer. Understood? Overall working of a computer. Clear? So operating system is a part of system software that makes the computer run. Now what is operating system? System software, we understood that it is a set of programs that controls the overall working of a computer. System software is responsible for overall working of a computer. And operating system is a part of system software which helps the computer to run. Like, have you heard about this Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Android? All these are operating system that operates the computer or mobile phone. Okay, like we have a car. We have everything in the car, like engine, petrol, everything. But to run the car, we need a driver or we need to learn driving. So, driver is the operating system of the car, which operates the car. Understand? Like, I'm making understand again. Like you have a car, you have a driving license, you have petrol in the car, you have engine in the car, you have everything in the car, but there is no driver. So the car will run automatically? No. To run the car, we need a driver. In the same way, to run the computer, we need operating system, which is a part of system software. Clear? I hope it is clear. If it is not clear, then call me, I will make you understand. Now come to the next slide. So, the first part of software is system software, which is responsible for overall working of a computer. Now the second is application software, which is responsible to do the specific type of work, like WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp for online study. We use WhatsApp for chatting. We use WhatsApp for sending videos, audios, everything. In your mobile phone, there is one application software that is messages. You have seen the messages icon. Why we use messages icon? We send the message. There is one contacts icon. Why we use contacts? To call someone. Okay. So application software are the software which is responsible for a specific type of work. Like in computer, MS Paint is used for drawing pictures. It is an application software which is mainly used for drawing the pictures. Okay children, so what is application software? It is a type of software which is used to do a specific type of work. I am taking the example of mobile phone. We have different type of software in a mobile phone also. There is one Savan Music. We use this software for listening these songs. There is one YouTube. We use YouTube mainly to watch the videos. Okay. There is one messages icon to send the messages. There is one Play Store. Why we use Play Store application software? To download something. To download the software. So the different type of software, different type of application software is used for different type of work. Like MS Paint is used for drawing the pictures. In the next slide, we will see some more application software. Like game application software, that is Subway Surfers. You all know this game, no? Why we use this game? For entertainment. We use this application software for playing games. Okay. Now, WordPad is another software which is used for typing. It is used for typing. Whenever I want to type something, we use the WordPad software. So children, next is calculator software. Why we use calculator? We use mainly calculator for calculation. So this is software, calculator software, which is used mainly for calculation. So children, what we have understood that application software is a software which is used to do a specific task type of work. Now come to the next slide. Whatever we have learned, we will recapitulate it. Okay. So in this slide, we will know what we have read in this chapter. Okay. So we have read that there are two types of computer system, that is hardware and software. Hardware is that which we can touch and see, and software is that which we cannot see or touch. Then there are three types of hardware input. Examples are keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone. Output devices. Examples are monitor, speaker, printer. Storage devices. Examples are CD, pen drive. Okay. Then types of software. There are two types of software, system and application. System software like operating system, okay, which operates our computer. And application software is that which can do a specific type of work like MS Paint, games, calculator, all this. Okay children, go through this video and try to understand the chapter. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.